Good morning, everyone. It is March 21st, Thursday, and I'm finally back out on the AT. Took that 0 day yesterday to get my feet figured out, and I'm here at Addis Gap where I left off the day before yesterday. Paul dropped me off. There's a little side road. I don't know if you'll be able to see it behind me there, but about a mile down that road is as far as Paul could access to get up here to Addis Gap. So I had to hike down a mile the other day, and then today I had to hike up a mile to get back on trail. But it's a beautiful morning. I might even be taking the long sleeve off today. It is just so nice out. I'm excited to hike. We're going up and over Kelly Knob, which is supposed to be a doozy. And just going to Dix Creek today. I'm really testing out the new shoes. Gonna see how they feel on my feet. And yeah, it'll be my last day slack packing and my last night at Bonnie and Paul's, and then tomorrow we'll be heading into North Carolina. So yeah, let's do some hiking. I'm really curious to see how this hike up and over Kelly Knob goes today. It's pretty up there in elevation. I'm told it's one of the toughest climbs so far, and I got my new shoes, and I'm just hoping that they do me well. I'm already out of breath. Here's our little gap. And then it looks like we're just going straight up and over that. Whew. See y'all on the other side. All right, y'all. So we made it up and over Kelly Knob. And wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Just took it slow as always. I'm here kind of on the top of Powell Mountain right after Kelly Knob. It's really pretty through here, so I thought I'd show you a little bit. These trees, the way they're growing over the path, look like just a little archway that you pass through. Isn't that pretty? I love it. This one's doing it too. That's kind of cool. And this here has been kind of what most of the day has looked like. I like to call it kind of bare. Not that there's not a lot to look at, but the trees are bare for the most part, and the sun comes through, and the wind comes through. I do love those little tunnel areas, but this is pretty much what we've been looking at most of the day, and it's beautiful in its own way. I even saw a snail shell earlier that I kind of forgot to take a picture of. I stopped and admired it for a bit, and then I kept on going, and then I realized, wow, I really should have taken a picture of that. But it is what it is. I really wish y'all could just step through this camera and just see and hear and feel everything. You know, it's hard to get the full effect through the screen. But we're walking through this tunnel, and we've got the stream to the right. It's just amazing. Look, there's even a little bench down there. How beautiful. I can tell you that the climb down out of or into Dix Creek Gap is pretty nice. Pretty awesome. I'm only probably quarter mile to half a mile past where I was at that little spring. And holy cannoli, I think there's trail magic. I think there's trail magic. It makes me happy. This is my happy trail magic song. Hey y'all, it is about 4:45 in the afternoon and I am sitting here at Paul and Bonnie's. Got in from my 6-mile hike today, which was really nice. New shoes, did excellently well. I really enjoyed them. I did have a little bit of pain still, but I think it was a lot of residual pain from my old shoes not really fitting well or doing what they were supposed to. So I really enjoyed the new shoes today. Everything felt great. This is my last night here at Your Home in the Woods bed and breakfast. And tomorrow morning I'm going to be dropped off at Dix Creek Gap, which is where I ended today. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm hopefully hiking into North Carolina tomorrow, as long as everything goes well. So that'll be one state down, and I'm super excited. And I'm also excited to get back out sleeping in the woods. I know I've been here for quite a few days, and it's been really nice doing the slack packing and having a warm bed and hot meals, but I'm also excited to get back out there and do some camping. So that's going to wrap it up for today. Georgia was pretty awesome. I enjoyed it. It was tough, but doable, and I enjoyed every second of it. It was really fun. So I will wrap this up now and see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, everyone. It is Friday, March 22nd. It's around 11 a.m. This is day 13 of my Appalachian Trail adventure. 10th day hiking. And I am back to hiking with a full pack. Just got dropped off at Dix Creek. And I have a 9-mile day today to get into North Carolina. I'm aiming to camp at Bly Gap. We're gonna see how that goes. If I'm feeling pretty good when I get there, I might go an extra couple miles to Muskrat Creek shelter. But we're just gonna see how it goes. Bonnie just dropped me off for the last time, had an amazing breakfast there this morning. And yeah, it feels good to be back out here with a fully loaded pack, knowing I'm gonna sleep in the woods tonight. And yeah, we're just gonna see how it goes today. I'm excited. I'm gonna see North Carolina. I can't wait for that sign. So I'm walking here. I'm about 2.5 miles into my day. And I just wanted to show off some of the work that the Georgia trail maintainers do. If you can imagine, this whole tree looks like it was knocked down in a storm or something. And it's really nice to know that I don't have to climb up and around and figure out a way around this big giant thing. So they come up and chop it all up and get it off the trail so that we have a clear pathway. So I just want to say thank you to the Georgia Appalachian Trail Club for maintaining all this. And looks like someone lost a shirt over here. Looks like it's been there for a while. But yeah, it's nice to have these nice clear trails. So thank you to all of you out there who maintain the trails. It's a service and we appreciate it. All right, y'all, that is where I came from. I came up this little trail, and check out what I found. What? I am literally standing with one foot in North Carolina and one foot in Georgia. How about that? Whew. I didn't think I was ever going to get here today. I am in a ton of pain ever since about mile 6 today. This is mile 9. So for the past 3 miles, my feet have been in excruciating pain. Let me flip you guys around. Yeah, so I've been really hurting. I've been trying not to cry. Because I'm a roller coaster of emotions right now. I made it to North Carolina, which is freaking awesome. But I thought my feet were fixed. I thought they were going to be a lot better, and they're definitely not. So I don't know what to do. I'm going to camp here at Bly Gap tonight, and hopefully in the morning I'll have a better idea. But yeah, North Carolina, that's huge. I just hope I can continue on. Good morning, y'all. It is Saturday, March 23rd. It's pretty early, about 8 a.m. And boy, yesterday was tough. It was a really hard day. I know the last bit I filmed yesterday was me kind of bawling my eyes out at the North Carolina-Georgia state line. And actually, I'm going to flip you around so you can see this beauty here. So shortly after the border was the place where I was going to make camp for the night. Bly Gap. And there's this gorgeous, like, gnarly tree there. It was so windy that there was no way I could set up camp there, which was my plan. And my feet were already in so much pain. And I realized very quickly that I was going to have to hike another 2.8 miles to get to the next shelter. And I did, over 3 giant mountains to get there in 2.8 miles. It took me another almost 3 hours, and I tell you, I off and on cried, and when I wasn't crying, I was trying to motivate myself to keep going. Put one foot in front of the other. You can do this. All that self-talk. But I'm not going to lie. It was probably one of the toughest things I've ever had to do. But I made it. And I stayed at Muskrat Creek Shelter in North Carolina, making that a 12-mile day instead of 9. Today's going to be another 12-mile day, but the terrain is a lot easier today. And what's kind of nice about that situation is, as much as it really sucked yesterday, I don't have to do those 3 big mountains today. They're done. So all I have to do is, I think it's Standing Bear or Standing Indian. I think it's Standing Indian Mountain. I think it's today. And that's a pretty good climb. It's over 5,000 feet, but it's gradual. These 3 climbs yesterday felt like I was just going straight up. There were a lot of people at camp last night, so I didn't really do any filming. I kind of wanted to wrap up the day and let y'all know that even though it was a hard day and my feet were killing me, that I was okay. And I had a good dinner, set up camp. I kind of snuggled in. I took some melatonin, which is my new trick to see if that's going to help me sleep better at night when I'm camping. And it did. It really helped. I slept really well. I was warm for the most part. It got down into the 20s, and the wind was just howling all night. But I found a good little camp spot nestled amongst some trees and kind of blocked the wind a little bit that way. And I slept with all of my clothes on except for my rain jacket. So I had my puffy and my leggings and my hiking pants and my tank top and my t-shirt and my long sleeve shirt. And I busted out some of those hand warmers to keep my legs a little warmer because they were colder than everything else. 2 pairs of socks. But I slept comfortably, so that's a bonus. And today I'm greeted with this beautiful hike to start the day. So I am just going to take it super slow. Really baby my feet. I have to go 12 miles, but I should be all right. I'm going to check in with y'all later and let you know how it's going. I'm hoping that y'all can see this view through the trees as well as I can. It is just beautiful out there. Oh. And I'm just thanking my lucky stars that all that wind that we had yesterday is just a mild, tiny little breeze today. It's going to be a good day, y'all. I'm putting that out into the universe. I'm hoping that all that pain yesterday was still mostly residual from the old shoes. And I'm hoping that by taking it slow and steady the next couple of days before I get to Franklin, that maybe it'll resolve itself. If not, I'm going to go back and see the guy at Outdoor 76, see what he has to say, if there might be another issue going on. And ultimately, if I need to, I'll go see a podiatrist. But as it stands right now, I don't know if it's a serious injury or just regular pain, because in the mornings I'm okay. I feel a twinge of that pain in the mornings. It's by mile like 5 or 6 that it starts hurting. So, I don't know. We shall see. I just checked. I had just enough service to use my Peak Visor app to see if I was right in my assumption. And I was. That mountain in front of us there is Standing Indian. That is the big up and over for today, and it is 5,515 feet at its summit. Right now, I don't know if the camera's going to really pick up whether I'm going down or up, but I am going down. We are going to basically go up and over this little hump, I believe, and then down and then up and over Standing Indian Mountain. So, should be pretty fun. Looking at it though, it doesn't look as daunting. And it's funny when you're already up in elevation, according to my watch, my altimeter on my watch says that I'm already at 4,600. So, 5,500 is only another 900 feet of elevation, so it doesn't look like an incredibly tall or scary mountain. We'll see. The elevation maps that I looked at looked like a pretty gradual climb, and just from looking at it as at a distance, it also looks like a pretty gradual climb. So, I don't know, just thought it was kind of cool, kind of fun. Every now and then you kind of get to see a glimpse of what you're going to tackle, and see it in all its majesty before you're just a little speck of dust up there. So I thought y'all would enjoy seeing that. I had to just make a pretty tough call. I told myself I wasn't going to cry. I'm only 4 miles in and excruciating pain in my heels. And then on top of that, coming down into this gap here, it's all rocks. And of course, I twisted my ankle. I don't think it's sprained or anything, but it hurts. So, I called a shuttle. Unfortunately, the Forest Service road that meets up with this gap is closed until April 1st. So my options are either A, keep hiking. I've got another, 8 miles to go today. Either keep hiking, or I can hike a 4-mile trail from the gap. It's a little side trail, and get picked up and go into town. So that's what I'm doing. And okay, I'm gonna stop crying now so I can get this out. Okay, I think what I'm going to try to do is go see the guy at Outdoor 76 first. See what he has to say. And then if I need to, I'm going to go see a podiatrist. I just can't get over these emotions. I guess I'm just really scared. I'm scared that this is going to end my hike. So, yeah, it's tough. I don't want to go home. I mean, I would love to go home, but I want to be out here. I want to be hiking. I want to make it to Maine. So, yeah, just an update. We're gonna get down into Deep Gap here and then hike the side trail and we'll see how it goes. I'll update y'all later. Alright, y'all, so I promised an update and here I am. I am at the Comfort Inn in Franklin, North Carolina. Fortunately, I was able to get a shuttle off the mountain before walking that 4 miles down to the road. Luckily, the Forest Service road to Deep Gap, which is where I was heading into last time I was filming, that road was open. It wasn't supposed to be open until April 1st, but I got down there and there were cars in the parking lot. So I called the shuttle back and I said, hey, I know you said let's meet 4 miles down on the actual road, but there's cars here. So I'm wondering if that road's open. So I didn't have to walk that extra 4 miles, which was really, really nice because I was in a lot of pain. I am just kind of hunkered down at the Comfort Inn. I got the room for 2 nights. Yes, 2 nights, checking out on Monday. So my plan is tomorrow to head to Outdoor 76 and talk to them about my feet one more time and see what they say. And then if it's not something that they think they can help me with, then I'm going to try to get a podiatrist appointment for Monday or Tuesday, I guess. I don't know who's going to be open tomorrow for me to call. Tomorrow's Sunday. So either way, if I don't get a resolution that I feel is good tomorrow at Outdoor 76, then I'm going to try to get a podiatrist appointment. Overall, I'm in good spirits now. The more I've had time to think about it, I talked to my husband on the phone for a little bit. I keep feeling that I'm falling further and further behind, and just the foot pain has really scared me. Like, what if this is what ends my hike? And I realized that I need to stop thinking like that, and not get so worked up about it. Yes, it is a small possibility that I could have injured myself so badly that, something's going on funky and I can't continue my hike. But the real probability is that, I need some sort of different insoles. I need something to help me just continue on. So that's what I'm going to look forward to. I'm going to look forward to continuing on. If I can't get my resolution tomorrow at Outdoor 76, if I don't feel confident getting back out on the trail, then I'll reserve this room for another couple of days, go to the doctor, see what he or she says, and take it from there. And until then, I'm going to try not to worry too much about it. It is Tuesday morning, hold on, I gotta look at my watch. March 26th, and I am still at the Comfort Inn in Franklin. I was hoping to get in for a foot appointment yesterday. However, the foot place was closed. They're only open Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and every other Friday. Welcome to small town America. And so I waited it out. So I had 2 days off. I had Sunday and Monday just resting, icing, elevating my feet. Woke up this morning still in quite a bit of pain. It hurts to bear weight on my feet. So I called the foot clinic. Unfortunately, they have no appointments available until Friday, and I can't afford to stay here that long waiting for that. And they gave me another clinic to call, who I called. They said they have no appointments either. And they recommended that I go to urgent care here in Franklin. So that's what I'm trying to do this morning. It's been a hot mess. I've just felt like I've been sitting in limbo for a few days, not knowing what's going on, what's going to happen. So I'm just hoping that someone can give me an answer. The fact that I took 2 whole days off of my feet and it still hurts really worries me. It makes me think that there is actually something legitimately wrong, and it's not just regular growing pains out here on the AT. So I'm trying to stay positive still. I talked to my husband yesterday. We were talking about alternate ways that I could finish, even if I have to take some time off to heal. Maybe doing a flip-flop, or, mainly doing a flip-flop. Like going home to rest and heal a little bit, then starting back at maybe Harper's Ferry and heading north. And then once I summit Katahdin, heading down from Harper's Ferry down here to Franklin where I left off. So I felt better talking to him about that, and knowing that even if I get the worst news today, it's still maybe not the end of my hike. So that's what's going on. Just waiting for a shuttle to get me to urgent care, and I'll update you guys after that. All right, y'all. So final official update. Unfortunately, looks like I'm going to have to take about 4 to 6 weeks to take care of my feet before I can continue hiking. It's hard. It's really hard, especially sitting here in my hotel room looking out. All I see is mountains, and they're the mountains that I want to be on, and I can't. So what I was told is that I have a minor stress fracture in my left foot, which makes sense because that's the foot that was hurting the most. And then in both feet, I have developed plantar fasciitis, which in itself, isn't too terribly bad. But with the stress fracture in my left foot, that's what's going to cause me to kind of be off my feet for a while. I talked to my husband. We're trying to figure out whether he's going to drive down from Jersey and pick me up, or whether I'm going to try to get a flight out of Asheville, which is, I think, the closest airport to here, to Franklin. I was given a bunch of like exercises that I can do to like strengthen my plantar fascia or whatever it is, and try to not lose any of my conditioning while I'm at home healing the fracture. I'm obviously very disappointed and very I'm very bummed. I don't know what this is going to mean for my hike. I am going to try very, very hard not to let this end my hike. Obviously, I can't hike right now, but 4 to 6 weeks, that would put me end of April, second week of May. There are still people that like start their AT adventure around that time at the end of April and complete it in time. So if I'm feeling good and if I have the okay from my doctor as far as the fracture goes in 4 to 6 weeks to get back out, I'm going to come back out and keep going. If it were to take a little bit longer, I might have to reconsider how I'm doing my hike. I could flip-flop, which means I could start from a little further north and head up to Katahdin and then turn around and hike back down south to here. So that's an option if it takes me longer to heal. So I'm not ruling anything out. I am not saying that my hike is done. I think that was kind of the biggest eye-opener for me when I realized that just because I'm out for a few weeks doesn't mean I have to be done. Doesn't mean I have to be completely out. So that's the update I have. I know it's not the best one. I'm really I'm super frustrated because all I want to do is get out there and hike. And now I'm going to have to wait. So I don't know, being home for a little bit will be nice. I just need to keep the trail top of mind and keep my goals top of mind. Because I've heard of people that have gone home to recover and then, you know, you get sucked back into real life and you just never get back out there. And I don't want that to be me. So I'm counting on y'all to keep me accountable to get back out here because it has been really, truly amazing so far. And I'm looking forward to everything else that the trail has to offer me. So I just want to say thank you all so much for the positive comments. I will try to do a couple of update videos while I'm recovering just to kind of keep you guys informed of what's going on. And yeah, I hate to say goodbye to the mountains right now, but it's what I need to do in order to not injure myself further, which is really important. And yeah, I will see you all soon. Bye.